There's a huge story coming out of India that made international headlines, and it honestly sounds like a pure nightmare. So it's filled with savagery and barbarism, and the logic of it makes you want to fucking put your head in the blender because there is no logic to it. So two females, 23-year-old Meenakshi Kumari and her 15-year-old sister, were told that as punishment for a crime, their faces would be blackened and they would be raped and paraded naked in front of their neighbors. Now, why did a tribal council decide to do this? Well, first of all, there can never be justification for that. That makes you the criminal. You're the bad guy. You're the savages. Whatever crime they allegedly maybe did or didn't commit is dwarfed by the crime you're committing by saying, let's rape them, let's gang rape them. It's just so gross. But why did the tribal council say that they did this? Because the sister's brother ran off with a woman of a higher caste. So if your brother commits a crime, if your sibling commits a crime, you can be punished? And it's a crime to run off with somebody who has a higher social status than you do. This is like 3, 4, 5 layers deep of just drool on yourself, over the top, total and utter stupidity. And let's be totally crystal clear here. There's never been a better rebuttal to cultural relativists who like to say, well, you know, you as a Westerner, you can't judge the cultures of anybody else for any reason whatsoever because they just, like, do it differently. You can't say, like, our way's better and their way's, like, you know, worse. Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge, bro? It's a fairly safe judgment to make that rape is wrong. Murder is wrong. Punishing people who didn't commit a crime is wrong. Saying it's a crime to run off with somebody of a different social class, that's wrong. Those are all safe assumptions, and if you don't believe that, you're a moron. You're a moron. Okay, so cultural relativism is just absolute horseshit. Let me give you some more. They say, according to the New Indian Express, their 22-year-old brother had been having an affair with the 21-year-old woman for 3 years. They ran away together twice, in January and March. When they were eventually discovered in the city of Meerut last summer, the woman issued charges against the man for abducting her. He is currently being held in prison. While pleading her innocence to the Supreme Court, Kumari said that she was no longer able to return to her village and had been rendered homeless. All right, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Liberal values aren't just an opinion. Liberal values, which respect personal autonomy and freedom and the individual, they're superior. And this needs to be stopped. And if they carry through with this, that's a tremendous indictment on an entire rotting system, and the international community should petition and should move to do something to try to prevent this, because this is not something that belongs in the year 2015 in any way.